Joined now by our male high school athlete of the week, presented by Distinct Ink. It is Timmy Ritchie of Collegiate Track and Field. He gold medaled in 4 events last week and helped Collegiate as a team win the regional meet in 3A. Timmy, kind of talk about what last week, what was going well for you, and what it means to be a 4-time gold medalist already.
Yeah, the weather was great at the meet, and I just think our coaches really pushed me to just do better in all my events there.
And you were the gold medalist in the 100, the 200, the 400, and the 4x1. So being the fastest guy out on the track has to feel pretty good, right?
Yeah, it felt pretty great. I mean, there's a lot of people kind of coming up to me, but I just think, yeah, it felt great.
Yeah. Was that kind of the expectation, coming into the meet, but also coming into the season? Or is this kind of not a surprise, but something where you're kind of, taken off guard?
Yeah, no, I had really high hopes for the season. I think I'm doing pretty good with them.
And what does it take to, kind of what's the training look like for you? I know you play football as well, but, what's the training in the season look like? Because you really just only run is what it looks like. You are a 400, 200, 100, and the 4x1. So a lot of the sprints, that's kind of your thing. What does the in-season training look like for you?
Yeah, our coaches are just doing great, pushing us all, and I think we're all kind of pushing each other as well to get better at running, and yeah, like you said, run every day, and it's great.
Yeah, and you blew away some school records this season. You're number 2, I believe, in the 400, if I'm correct, in the state. So what was that kind of a goal for you coming into the season? What were some of the goals you had set out for yourself?
Yeah, my main goal was getting that 400 school record because I was .05 away from it last year, and I just wanted to make it really good this year.
You talk to any 400 runner in the high school ranks, they'll say the 400 is the hardest to run. Do you believe that as well?
Yeah, I agree. I've ran some 800s. I did some time trials, and I think the 400 is by far the hardest.
What makes it so hard? Like, if explain it to somebody who may not run track and somebody that might not be familiar. What makes the 400 so difficult?
Yeah, the lactic acid buildup. Like, you just can't move your legs at the end. It's brutal. Yeah.
And for you, how'd you get into track? When did you kind of start running?
I started in 7th grade, so a little late, but my friends kind of pushed me to do it, and they kind of made me do it, and so I just started then and started pushing myself, and I got better.
Yeah. When did things kind of click for you? When did you start feeling like you might be pretty good?
I think 8th grade season, I was training really hard, and I had some good times that year, and I think that year was my best year by far.
Yeah. What do you enjoy the most about running and running track in particular?
I like the teammate. I like all the team, and I also like how you can kind of compare yourself to other people with the times, and it's easier than other sports.
Yeah. What's your favorite event to run?
Running, probably the 100 just because it's the easiest, but
Gotcha.
I like the 400 the most because
Gotcha.
my time's the best in the 400.
Yeah. And for you, being a sprinter, are there any other events that you've been like, maybe I'll try that down the road? Or once I get to my senior year and I've got all the school records on lock, maybe I'll try this event. Have there been any of those, just kind of branching out a little bit?
Yeah, I think I might try the 800 maybe next year. Might try some hurdles. I might do long jump. I don't really know. We'll see.
Gotcha. And for you, you helped the team win the regional meet. Talk a little bit about this year's team and just kind of the other standouts on this year's team.
Yeah, we're doing great. Will Meyer, AJ, Cooper, Marcus Gorgeous, he got hurt, but he was doing good early in the season when we got that 4x4 school record. But yeah, everyone's just doing great this year.
Yeah. How do you kind of make it an emphasis during the season to peak at the right time? How do you, balance also staying rested and staying, keeping yourself at 100%, but also continuing to push yourself?
Yeah, I think recovery is just the most important part of everything this year. Just stretching and getting ready for the next meet and next practice is just really important for me.
How much are you looking forward to competing at Cessna Stadium? Everybody talks about Cessna. It's the craziest event of the year in Kansas. It's a really fun event. Did you compete there last year? And if so, what are you looking forward to the most about returning to Cessna?
Yeah, I competed there last year. I did pretty good, but I'm looking forward to just how many people are there. There's so many people there and all the fans, and I think it's just going to be really electric.
Yeah. What makes it so special? I mean, maybe it's the fans, maybe it's the atmosphere, but what makes Cessna Stadium, the place to compete?
I don't know. I think just all the competition that's there and how good everyone is, and then also just the fans.
What is something that you kind of look to motivate yourself and keep pushing yourself? Is it somebody in the family, on the team that continues to push you, or how do you stay motivated?
Yeah, probably my faith, getting better every day, and my dad.
For you, just kind of what do you feel like has helped you out this season? Also playing football, you're a football player here for Collegiate. What do you feel like has helped you translate those two skills?
I quit football this year, but
Gotcha.
I was focusing more on track this year for injury prevention. But Yeah, I just think sprinting a lot in the off season just really helped me.
You're part of a relay here. You kind of talked about it a little bit with the team, but track is such a very individualized sport. But kind of talk about your relationship with the other 4x1 runners. I would assume you're the anchor, the last leg, but or maybe you're not.
Yeah,
But
I'm
just
the
kind of second leg. Okay, so what's kind of the relationship with you guys as a unit, that 4-man unit?
Yeah, it's pretty good. We practice handoffs a lot, and we're just trying to get better as a team and always pushing each other.
Gotcha. For you, what's your relationship like with your coaches? They obviously nominated you for this, so they must feel pretty pretty good about you. But what was that like? What's your relationship like with the coaching staff, whether it's in season or in the off season?
Yeah, I think it's really good. We're all kind of like a family, and it's just really a good relationship with everyone.
What's a pre-meet routine look like for you? How do you kind of prepare for a meet going into it?
I eat a lot of carbs, just eat a lot really, but when I'm getting towards the race, like hour, 2 hour out, I'm not really eating anything. Just eating maybe some caffeine and some electrolytes, and that's really it.
Yeah. What's the go-to meal? Is there a good luck meal that you go to?
At night, I'll have some shrimp cargo,
Okay.
some bread, pasta, shrimp, and then some cheese, and then yeah, morning I just kind of have some sourdough with eggs, and then that's pretty much it.
And what about, you talked about recovery is important. What do you do post meet or post practice to kind of recover?
Yeah, I do a lot of icing, ice baths, stretching, compression boots, and stimp machines like TENS units and stuff.
Yeah. Do you have any superstitions or anything that kind of gives you good luck, or because people think about baseball and softball as superstitious, but track is also a very superstitious sport.
Yeah, I just do the same block routine every time just to get me kind of mentally prepared for every race.
Gotcha. For you, what do you do outside of track and field? What do you like to do for fun?
I love bowling. Bowling's my favorite sport.
Does Collegiate? I don't think Collegiate does, but I would assume they don't have a bowling team.
Oh, we do.
You do?
Yeah, I participated on it this year. It was really fun.
Gotcha. That's awesome. What was your best score this year?
I think it was in tournament a 248.
Okay. And 300 is perfect, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so 248 is pretty. I'm lucky if I even break 100, so that's pretty impressive. What's a fun fact about you? Maybe it's bowling, maybe it's something else. What's a fun fact about you that somebody may not know about you?
I would say I love bowling.
Okay.
That's
well,
it, yeah.
Well, Timmy, congratulations. Best of luck this week at Cessna, and congrats on being our male high school athlete of the week.
Thank you.